We're doing something completely different today. You may or may not have noticed something different between my legs. And after 5 years on the propane, or nearly 5 years, I fancied a change. And this is the change. Santa Cruz Megatower V2. Not a bike I thought I'd find myself on, to be honest with you. I have nothing against Santa Cruz bikes. They are very, very good. But, and it is a big but, I've always found them overpriced for the spec that you get. Not the case with this one. Managed to get a Black Friday deal on this, just short of 8 grand, down to 4, which is still a lot of money, but it means for your 4 grand you're getting a well-spec'd Santa Cruz, which is not always the case. And this is the first ride out, so let's see if it lives up to the hype. First ride, as I say, suspension, all part settings, so I'm not guessing really. So that'll be tweaked. Slow down, Martin, fucking hell. This could be the problem today. Storm damage. Remembered, pads have not been bedded in. So, what did my 4 grand get me with my Santa Cruz purchase? The GX SRAM GX Axis drive chain, which I kind of like. That's kind of my go-to for a reasonably priced performance. SRAM Code RSC brakes. My go-to brakes, always what I end up swapping. Any bike I've had over the last few years came with them. That saved me a few quid in upgrades. Suspension wise up front, it's Fox 38, and it's the Grip 2 damper. Lots of twiddly knobs I'm going to have to get used to on that one. And out back, it's a RockShox Super Deluxe Select Plus. And it's 170mm up front, 165 at back. As I say, full 29. Industry 9 hubs running on race face rims. And most of the other bits I swapped off, to be honest. A Renthal bar and stem off the old bike. Alright, quickly nipped back to the van. Couple of tweaks of saddle height and angle. I'm going to have another run down Rotterdam now, seeing as I know that's clear because I went down it just now. Hey buddy. Definitely rose well. Definitely rose very well. Right, let's have another go at this one. carried away, right? The new bike is a great bike, but it is still fucking wet. It's definitely not a bike you want to be riding this sort of stuff, you know, Pro Santa Cruz or road without much gradient. But as soon as you get a little bit of elevation, it comes alive. Right, let's drop into propeller and see what it's like on a relatively flat trail. Hopefully there's not too much storm damage in there. They're riding it blind. Let's take it a little bit steady, just in case. Ooh, there's a lot of debris down here. Inadvertent Strava line there. Apologies. For a big old long travel 29er, it's a nimble bike, very taut, responsive. So first ride done, and I've got to say I'm impressed. You know, the suspension's on your ballpark at the moment, get that set up a bit better. For a big old 29er, it's a nimble bike. It's not brilliant on the climbs, and it's certainly not the bike you want on mellow, flat, trail-centric stuff. But it was never designed to be that, and I certainly didn't buy the bike for that purpose. Pointed downhill, and it flies. She dances around and carries speed so easily, so well. And as I said, for a big 29er, it's a very nimble, agile bike, very responsive. The other bikes that were on my radar at the time, one reason or another didn't. I wasn't 100%. Didn't necessarily put my finger on what it was. This one popped up. Like I said, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't pay £8 for it. And ordinarily, a £4 Santa Cruz would be a very lowly spec. But an £8 Santa Cruz, a £4, yeah, that works in my book. On to the next adventure.